Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Underdog Reacts and I watched the movie Cube. Yes. This is not the first time watch, this is the third time watch this. I've seen this movie twice before the channel. And we're watching this one for the third time because I haven't seen the sequels. I haven't seen Cube 2 or Cube 3 or the Cube from I think 2021, which is a Japanese version. I haven't seen all of them. So, and I can't watch the sequels without watching the original. So, obviously, we start with the original. Yeah, it was not a surprise what was going to happen and all that shit. Yeah, so it was still very clear what in my mind, what was going to happen and all. So, let's just start with the movie, shall we? We have a very close-up shot of an eye, and the eye opens very slowly, and it's maybe rolled up a bit, and it closes. It opens up a bit again, and it closes again. Then it opens and the eye, adjusts itself, and now it just, the person is awake, because it's now blinking, not just open and close. Yes, that, if you've seen it, there's a difference. We then see again the first shot, and it's a man laying on the ground. We see that there's a kind of a door slash vault with, I don't know what you call that thing, that's on top of it. Maybe it kind of looks like a wrench, that you do for your car, for your tires from the car. But it's kind of a wrench shaped, And we then see the corner of the room. We have on the left, in the middle of the wall, another door, and on the right, another door. We see him get up because he comes on screen, and he looks up, and the camera goes up, and we see in the middle of the ceiling, you guessed it, another door, because he is inside a cube. Yes, and on every side of the cube, is a door in the middle. Just like from 6 D6, just a normal pair of dice, then in every middle of that side of that dice is a door. So it's basically like that. He walks towards one of the doors, on the wall. Reaches out. He turns the door. Pulls. He walks to the side. Climbs up. And he looks inside. And there he sees something that you have to, find out yourself by watching the movie. Because I'm gonna leave that. What I can tell you is that the rooms have all different colors. Well, there are 6 colors. We have a white room, white lit. The room is lit kind of light, white-ish. We have orange one, but not clear orange, not an orange as in an orange that you can eat, but more, no, a bit more faded orange, you know. We have a red room, a blue room, a green room, and a kind of a, it's not white, it's not blue, it's not grey, it's a bit, you know, I would say the grey room, but, you know, and also, in some of the rooms, well, most of them, if you don't, you know, if you don't pick the right room, is booby trapped. Yay. So, yeah. And now, good luck to find the exit. I can also tell you that my horror movie very kicked in because, well, the guy that we saw, he died at 3 minutes into the movie. He was, well, cubed with a raster screen, something like that, you know. Very thin threads of iron, you know. You were just cubed. Nice. And that was actually a very nice effect also, you know. Very nicely done. Yeah, that's basically it. It's just a fun movie, you know. If I would have watched this for the very first time, the score probably would have been higher. But because this is the third time, and I basically also knew what was gonna happen. Not that, you know, it was worse, but, you know, the score is just a bit lower. So I give it a 4 out of 5. Otherwise, the first time it probably would have got a high 4, low 5, or maybe even a 5 out of 5. But go watch the movie yourself because it's definitely worth it. The movie is definitely very fun, and I don't know where. I think I remember where I got this movie from. Back when I still went to school. Well, it's after high school. It's not college, but so in the Netherlands, yeah, we have the MBO, and I think a friend of mine, a schoolmate, I think he talked about this movie, and that's why I watched it. Back then, you know. This is over 10 years ago. Maybe 12, 11, something like that. Since I watched it for the first time. Maybe. But I think a schoolmate recommended this movie. Yo, currently I'm staring at the face of Tom Hanks, and it's creeping me out. You know, this is for the review that you get after this, but it's for the movie Big. But this is what I'm staring. Oh, not that, but that. That's staring me. It's staring me in the fucking face the whole time. Fun movie though. Go watch my review for that later. It will come out well, probably in 1.5 hours. Um, but this movie, Cube, 4 out of 5. Go watch the movie yourself. Leave likes, recommend good. Movie that has something to do with uh how do you call those things, like a circle or a square or a triangle, you call those that. Recommend something like that, maybe, like Signs. Recommend Signs. I haven't seen the movie. Or um what was it in um in Independence Day 2, it was all about, that object with a sphere, something like that, recommend something like that. Subscribe to the channel, check out my second channel, Underdog Eats, where I do food streams every week from time to time on social network, or my third channel, Underdog Reacts, where I do primarily music, link down below in the description, or just check out the rest of this channel, I have lots of other movies. I have over 800 movies here on this channel. I think over 820 so far. So check them all out, because there are lots more coming, as far as I can watch, as far as I can keep doing this, Um, yeah, tomorrow you're gonna get Cube 2, and hopefully Thelma and Louise, because I really want to watch the movie, because we all know the reference, with the two ladies, in the car, trying to jump the Grand Canyon with the car, but obviously they fail and they jump into the ravine. I think that was the ending of that movie. I haven't seen it yet, but that's an obvious reference that they use in other shows like Family Guy and shit. I'm gonna leave that and see you guys next time.